everyone talking about Pillow Lips by TSVGA. The notes in this fragrance are Oakmoss, vanilla, white champaca, rose, raspberry, lime, and peach. But I would say that this does not smell like you might think from reading that. Because at least for me, especially looking at like raspberry, lime, peach, vanilla, I would be thinking like definitely very kind of sweet and like light and fruity. And rose can be done like that too. And champaca is a little bit more intense for a floral, but still, yeah. But in reality, not my type of scent, but this smells very, very rich and high quality. So much depth, way more than the kind of the typical fruity floral type of scent. It almost earlier on in it has like a slightly animalic vibe, like kind of buried beneath the fruits and florals at times. The fruit notes and, for that matter, the florals are not synthetic smelling at all here. Very, very notably natural smelling. By the dry down, a more kind of like warm, earthy side comes out from mainly the oak moss, and I think kind of the way the rose is done here as well, with a dash of like an almost potpourri like vibe at times. And usually I mean that as kind of an insult for my taste when I compare something to potpourri. But in here I don't mean in such like an inaccessible way, just kind of like that sophisticated, yeah, slightly powdery, dried rose petals maybe type of vibe. Leans mature to my nose for sure. And again, when you're looking at the notes, it might look like this is very, very youthful. And of course, anybody should wear it if they want to, but just a heads up, like, yeah, this is very different. I don't suggest blind buying ever, but especially for something like this, I would definitely recommend getting a sample before diving into a full bottle, because it might not smell like you think. I can see how it would lean feminine to some, but I think it's actually pretty unisex for most of it, within kind of niche criteria at least. Yeah, good longevity and projection. This is unisex again, and some people even say leaning masculine. So I think just overall pretty easily unisex. $109 for a 30 ml. I think that's fair, despite that being a small size, because it's very, very high quality again. And yeah, not my type of scent at all, but I think it's really good for what it is. If you like a kind of like regal, mature, very natural, really rich with lots of depth, kind of fruity floral. I'll link in the description where you can get a bottle or sample.